Philly's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
Yo, what's up? All right, it's a live YKWd from the Punchline. What's the awful intro? I just burped into the microphone. Typical fucking fat guy shit. Sorry. Live from the Punchline Comedy Club. We're gonna go around the room, introduce everybody. We have two people that I've known for a long time. We got Marco and Missy from the Jersey Jerks. What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
It's not guys, it's me.
Oh, what's up, Bob?
Stop talking like to the camera. You're not talking to the fans, fuckface.
What's up, Bobby? The show was killer. I loved it. I laughed hysterically.
No, if I could just have sex with you once.
All right.
She's so into
What?
I love her. Nothing.
What?
Black guys? No.
No.
Don't
There's
sing
nothing
it.
wrong with black guys.
She doesn't like fat guys, dude.
I said black guys.
Oh.
I said black.
You don't like fat guys. I know that. You've already told me
I
that.
like fat guys.
No, you
Bullshit.
I don't mind fat guys.
All right, listen.
Lie.
Back off, Marco.
Sorry.
But she
I'm
hates
sorry.
the blacks.
Listen.
With every year that goes by, she likes fatter guys.
Well,
'Cause she's
getting
losing her
older, it
looks.
happens. Standards lower.
I love her fucking smoking cackle.
That's me.
All right, so who else? You guys introduce each other.
Each other?
Off camera. Not each other, but you introduce yourselves.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you a fucking troll? Correcting my
Semantics.
spelling?
It seemed weird. I thought I was going to have to look deep into his eyes and announce the man's name.
Kind of.
What's up? Richie Redding. And I was hanging out in Philly, did a show on my own, and came by to catch the rest of Bobby's show. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? Nathan Habib working with Robert Kelly here at the Philly Punchline, having a blast as he burns himself.
Set his face on fire.
Yeah.
Well, I listen. Anyways,
I was going to help you.
I wish you could help me. My wife will see this.
She's cheating on you anyway.
I know she is. I think she is. I think she's cheating now. I think she's cheated on me. I
She
believe
is.
that. I read that article. 40% of women now are cheating on their husbands.
What?
And they do
That was
it.
a bold-faced
It's believable.
lie.
a
It's
fact.
like 80, 90%.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Women are whores.
What are you, their fucking representative?
Hello, I'm Missy, representative of all women. We
I
are
meant
whores.
Amen.
Have you cheated on people?
Always.
What do you mean always?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
It happens.
What do you mean it happens or you do it?
I do it often,
So if you have a boyfriend, you're cheating on him.
most likely.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they know that?
Yes.
You tell them.
I'm very honest. I'm an honest, open person.
You're an honest whore.
And
a
why do
whore.
we call her a whore?
You're not a whore.
I'm not a whore.
You just you like sex, and when you see something you want, you go get it.
And I get bored.
Well, all right, but if you're not married, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
I mean, we're talking about my wife, who took an oath.
To you.
Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'm speaking for the single women of America then.
But it's
40%?
40% of women now are cheating. But here's the thing: they say that the way women do it, men will never know. They'll never know because guys cheat, and we make them their girlfriend. We don't want to let go of that.
Right.
Right.
We don't want to let go of that pussy. We
Yeah.
wanna if it's good, we're keeping it. If I cheated with her, I want to do it again. Every time I come to Philly, me and Missy are going to get some steak and cheese, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey.
You know what I mean? A woman will cheat with just the guy once.
Dude in a garage or something.
She'll
Yeah.
bump into Marco somewhere. Oh, I know your husband. Boom.
Yeah.
Just do it once in
Yep.
the car. You know,
Mhm.
the Chico's parking lot.
Right. The majority of the people that got busted on the Ashley Madison thing were women. Like,
Did you introduce yourself yet before you fucking
yeah,
you
you
did.
fuck,
Fucking
remember?
glom onto my podcast? You bumped the fucking guy right out. What did you introduce yourself? Yeah, you guys are very.
Did you have a stroke? How do you not remember this happening?
No, don't blame.
It was 2 minutes ago. She bats her eyes at you and you fucking get amnesia.
Nobody remembers my name. It's been like
Use the mic, dummy.
No.
This isn't a fucking. When there's a live audience. Oh, you're stunned.
no. I love it where it's like keep
Your name's
introducing.
Nathan.
I love it. Perfect.
Yeah,
Just checking.
Nathan fucking Spickle.
Yeah. There it is. Habib.
Ingram.
Habib. Yeah.
I thought your name was Habib first.
Yeah.
That should be your first name, Habib Nathan.
Habib Nathan.
He sounds like he should be a DJ at like a slow jams channel.
Me, a DJ?
Yeah, listen to
DJ
this voice.
Habib?
Talks
Listen
all-
to the smooth
talks all
sounds
li-
of Nathan.
Oh my God, that would be dope.
The
You think I have a
smooth
DJ voice?
Oh,
I've
for
never
like a
been-
slow jam channel, yeah.
For like a slow jam channel?
Yeah.
Oh my
You do.
god.
sound of
Like-
somebody who breathed in fire.
Like you can hit the
I feel like
post.
That's me.
No, he has a voice like, you know when somebody lost, it's like a half-lost voice. It's like, me? We'll talk a little bit.
No, what am I? That's like I'm testing now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like not there fully.
It-
It's like,
Curious.
I don't know.
Mysterious.
Now I'm like
Your voice
subconscious
is
when I
in there.
talk
You should be. You
all the
should.
time.
I want a crowd full of missies. Just fucking drunk chicks who just cackle.
Yeah, that's me.
You leave every fucking 20 minutes during your set to smoke a cigarette, take a piss.
I didn't leave once.
You didn't.
I didn't.
No, really. Have you seen me? You've seen me before.
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
This is your first time?
It was.
Oh my God.
You were amazing.
Oh, Mama, thank you so
No
much.
problem.
Now, you guys are on, I'll give you a little history on these fucks. They're original Riotcast people, okay? Everybody who loves Riotcast loves all the shows on Riotcast, including my show. These are the guys, the Jersey Jerks, who started it out.
Yeah.
Back in the day, how many years ago?
She's got to be 7
7?
years
Oh
ago.
my God, 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
You and Rob Sprance, you guys started it was back then called the Glory Hole Network.
Rob Sprance started
Yes,
it.
Rob Sprance
Rob,
is the
of
man.
course, he's the founder.
He's the founder.
He loves that word, founder.
He's the man.
Podfather.
Love you, Rob.
We do love Rob.
We do.
love Rob.
Dude, I lost 17 pounds. It's bugging me.
He's looking
fucking-
good.
He is looking
He's
good.
looking
I'm
good.
jealous.
It's starting to bug me that his job is good. He's looking good.
Yeah.
Everything seems very good for Rob. There
Yeah.
has
He's
to
going
be
through a
a
midlife
downfall somewhere.
crisis, isn't he?
Yeah, we're all gonna get the boot someday.
Probably.
Yeah.
No,
We're
fine.
just waiting for it.
Loyalty is everything.
We're just waiting for it.
Well,
Waiting for that phone call.
you guys were one of the original podcasts on the network.
Right.
The original 4.
Yep.
There was the Glory Hole.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was Mad Party Scientist
Mad
Hour.
Scientist Party Hour.
Same thing.
Uh-huh.
And why you
Is that
sucking
still on our
bad?
network?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually really funny.
No, I love those guys. They really are funny. I really do love those guys.
Okay.
Why are you sucking bed?
Why you sucking bad?
They don't do it anymore.
No, they're
but
gone.
They were
They were
one of
the
them.
original sluts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Who were talking about fucking dudes, and they did it. They couldn't show their faces because one was a school teacher, one was a doctor or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
shit.
ridiculous.
And
Yep.
they were talking
10 years.
about. So now, guys we fucked, those girls came in at the right moment, at
Yep.
the right time, and talked about fucking dudes and bang and and they hit. They're huge.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
a great title.
And those
Yeah.
that must fucking bum those girls out
Why?
because they did it before it became the thing.
I know. They
I mean,
were
those-
good,
those
so.
girls are fun.
They were
Yeah,
good.
they were
so.
excellent.
Good
They
show.
were
Yeah.
really
They were
good.
hot as shit.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I remember
Yeah.
one night they showed up at the cellar, and I saw because you never saw their face.
Ah.
Yeah, this is before video.
Neither one of
podcasting.
them.
Nobody did video podcasting. I mean, I think Joe Rogan started it, but he had like money to do it. Nobody
Yeah.
could figure out. Technology had to catch up to the point where it was cheap enough and easy enough for guys like us or everybody to do. Look, we're doing a podcast from the courtyard at the Punchline
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, this is
and
awesome.
I brought everything on my fucking backpack.
Right.
Technology
Yeah.
caught up.
That's
with it.
amazing.
So the average fuck fart like me can do a video podcast. It's crazy. But back then, it was just audio. And those girls, man, they showed up one night. God, I wanted to fuck both of them.
Did they make out?
I feel like that's usually
Why,
the
did they make
total
out a lot?
opposite.
I think they diked it out. Yeah. I think they used to,
had drama.
Why? What do you mean?
They had
Ex-husband drama.
That's what, like,
That's why they
stopped
stopped.
their podcasting.
No shit.
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me.
Sounds
I
like
think it was alcohol related.
What do you mean? Be
I
more-
think
tell
they
the story. Tell the story.
got you drunk all the
They're not
time
gonna
and
hear
you
this.
couldn't do it.
No,
They
their
got drunk all the
ex-husbands.
time, right?
They were taking them to court and they were threatening to throw them under the bus with the podcast.
Oh, they were getting divorced, right?
like
Yeah.
using the
That shit's
podcast
over,
as
so
evidence
it's worth
because they're
something
talking
to
about being whores.
I guess so, yeah. It's possible.
Wow, that is possible,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's terrible that these things can be used against us. That's my biggest fear, is that I'm going to get on some fucking CBS show about Christianity and be playing a priest, changing my whole life around. I'm going to have one of my podcasts where Luis Gomez is sucking my dildo dick.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking...
Well, that and people get offended 10 years later about some shit. That's what
My
happened
son's
to.
going to see that someday, too.
Yeah.
I mean, my son's going to hear a lot of crazy shit. And I'm going to have to go, look, man, it was in the name of laughter.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
In the name of
But-
laughter. All right,
But
cool. Nobody-
No,
that
thank
should
you.
happen to Ralphie May, who passed today. It's awful, but
First of
but
all, don't step on my toes in my podcast. Shut the fuck up. I'm leading the podcast into that. You fucking yapping asshole. Don't step. What a fucking piece of shit you are. You don't think I'm going to talk about the Ralphie May thing? I'm doing a whole segment on it. I'm getting the fucking formalities. Have you ever been on my show?
yes.
Yeah, then you know how I roll. I fucking introduce people. We talk about backgrounds, and then we get into the thing I want to talk about. And then that's it. And you come right out of the fucking hot gate trying to bring it. Of course. Now we got to talk. Now all the shit about this
Great.
is all dead.
Right.
We got to talk about Ralphie.
You put us in the
because you're a
background.
fucking asshole.
Thank you.
Sit down, relax, and let me fucking tell you what to. Give him the microphone, please.
Hey, it's at Richie Redding if you guys want to follow me.
Nathan's
Okay.
turn.
I'll cut that
That's
out.
Nathan's
That's
turn.
Nathan,
You're gonna get talking down
I'm gonna
to.
hold it.
Get
I'm
more charisma than him.
I got
please.
you. I
now we
got
need
you.
the sounds of Nathan.
All right, listen. Here's the deal.
It's very sad though.
What a shit dick you are. I'm sorry. Why would you listen? There's something being talked about. You don't just throw in a major topic like that. You know, like that's like fucking. We're talking about her tits, having a great time talking about her tits, and then you go, you know, did you hear that thing that happened with the abortion clinic today? What? Oh yeah, we should talk about. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's a show
How's
killer.
your tits?
They're good. I like them.
What size are your tits?
They're 34 double D.
God.
I don't even know what that is. I'm like,
Anyways,
I got a nice
yes. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to the show. I wanted to give a little history of where you guys came from before fucking jackass.
I feel like we didn't give enough history.
It's Richie
listen,
Redding.
I'm gonna
Thanks,
get-
Rich.
We're gonna go back.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
do want to talk about it because you guys were, you guys were one of the original before podcasting, or just when it became big.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
were in there.
Yeah,
8
we've
total
been
years.
doing it.
Yeah.
And you like as far as the podcast, like there's a lot of podcasts that do crazy shit, attack people, say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Right.
You were one of those podcasts that just didn't give a fuck.
No.
Like there was a lot of people just talking, and what do you think about this? Like,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys were like, that guy's a dickhead. Fuck
Yeah.
you. You'd have people on and fuck
Right.
with them.
Well,
and-
we're not in the business. That's why. So we don't, we don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, but even if we were, we would still.
I
do
think we'd
it.
be the same.
Yeah, we
I mean,
would.
if you listen to some of our podcasts, you'll hear our opinions on women comics, most women comics.
Yeah.
You'll hear a bunch of shit that probably, if we were in a business, wouldn't be good for us if we were stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
But so that's where we have the benefit, and we attack people that attack you, and Rob. Yeah.
Did you
The-
attack
the-
people?
Yeah, the chick the shitty podcast that attacked you, that
What was
chick.
that podcast name?
I don't fucking remember. It was
Don't
stupid.
Oh,
say
my
it.
God, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
it was horrible.
Doesn't
And then
even
that
But you even attack me too, though.
we attack you.
We attack you on
Yeah,
a
but
regular
as a
basis,
joke,
to be
though.
honest.
You do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
It's a-
I don't know.
So you guys
is
were
always
doing this-
saying some shit about you.
Where is that?
As
fat
I
motherfucker?
know we're missing Fob and Chris, the other
That's
two.
the one thing.
Yeah.
Chris and Fob, Fob just recently got on camera
Yeah.
Yes.
because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to be seen.
No, Fob's good with it. Chris won't get on
Chris
camera.
won't.
so Marco, you were doing this shit like when it
He
was
said
not
you're
even
fat.
cool yet.
Yeah, we were doing it when it
Wait a
wasn't even cool.
minute. Wait, no side conversations. There's one conversation.
All right, well, I'm
There's no
trying
crosstalk.
to build charisma like you asked me,
Yeah,
and
well,
it's
build it-
hard when you're
build-
fucking talking all the time.
Well, here's the thing.
It's a
okay?
show. I mean,
Here's the thing. Learn how to jump in, dum dum.
All
Don't
right.
just crosstalk like we're at an AA meeting.
I feel like
okay?
we're both fucking all right.
Fucking Christ. You're on a microphone. They're hearing us talk and you at the same time. Therefore, they hear nobody talk. That's how it fucking works. All right, newbie?
This is like podcast 101. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, it's not just you and your brother going, well, life is hard. How do we fix it?
I'm not even
up.
gonna plug that. All right, go ahead.
Fucking this. I got a bunch of alpha. I got this alpha man. All these alpha female. Then you, Omega.
no, she's an alpha male. Yeah, you got it.
Mel.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
What was I talking? So.
Oh, the shitty podcast.
What the
that
fuck was Fob's? He's fat.
well, no, it's not about your weight.
She just said he calls me fat. All
He
the time.
does.
Oh,
call you
yeah,
fat,
but I mean,
yeah.
but he can because he's fat. We're fat. We can talk about your fat.
All right,
We roll. I mean, we roll in that fat circle.
He also talks about how you kill shows.
What do you mean?
Like how if you're on a show, it'll die.
All right. Well, no, what show have I killed?
Sex, drugs, and rock and
That's
roll.
one show.
What were the other ones?
What the hell was
You
it?
know them.
No, I don't.
I'll be like, oh,
well,
that show's
he
over.
killed
It's-
Dane Cook's career.
I had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with it. Do not blame me.
Why don't
for
you go in
that.
his movies? Where is he now? Coincidence? I don't
I
know.
was in one movie.
Okay.
No, I saw you in Amy Schumer's movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
but her-
she at now?
Oh, I'm a career killer.
You don't listen, so
Wait a minute, I take out people's careers? No, I don't,
kind of.
I don't listen to your shit show.
of
What are you
course
crazy?
not. Of course
I
not.
don't listen to my fucking show.
Yeah.
Fuck am I going to listen to your show for?
You're sensitive. All of a sudden, you're sensitive,
Oh,
right?
Yep, I'm very sensitive.
We call the show Sensitive Bobby. 2 weeks later, you come out with a show, Sensitive Bobby.
Because nobody listens to your show.
That's
Listen,
fucked up. Yeah, you're fucked up. But you're right, but you're fucked up.
Listen, here's the deal. I
What-
killed careers.
Oh God.
I wish he was here.
Oh my God.
Where's the
Bob is right. I fucking everything.
where's
Wait,
this
you never
show at?
realized that until right now?
Listen, here's the deal. I always thought I kill swag. Like I kill, when a festival has good stuff that they give. I remember I did the Aspen Festival finally.
Asthma?
Aspen.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, what an alky.
Here it goes.
You can literally spell fucking alcohol
Every
out
Thursday
of a
night.
beer. So I did every time I do a festival the year before they give away computers and puffy coats with the name. I show up, they have mittens and a hat. You know what I mean? Yeah, Just for Laughs used to give away great swag. Last year they gave away maple syrup.
Oh
You know
no.
what I mean? I fucking murder swag.
That's
But
horrible.
now I am a fucking mush when it comes to careers.
I mean, think about it.
I mean, let's go through this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really think about that because it makes sense.
Unless you want to bring up Ralphie May. You want to talk about...
How about the Vegas shooting? You want to bring that up too? We can talk
Oh
about that.
shit.
Listen, here's the deal. Okay, so we had Dane.
Right.
Okay.
Louis.
Tough Crowd.
Tough Crowd is another one.
God, I fucking...
Sex, drugs,
Tough
and
Crowd's
rock and roll.
another one.
Sex, drug, Leary. I fucking...
Yep.
Yeah,
What's another
Nurse
one?
Jackie.
Nurse Jackie's done. Right. Forgot about that.
Jesus.
Weren't you a shitty cop or something? Where were you?
I wasn't a
Security
shit-
guy.
Have you ever?
Where were you?
Settle down.
Where were you?
Settle down. Stop eating the mic too.
I'm not eating it. Like, I'm just,
Where were you? Where were you? Where were you?
Bobby,
All right.
have you ever been in a season 2 of anything?
Sex,
Sex, drug, and rock and roll.
Fuck, really?
Yeah,
I
season
love that
2.
show, by the way.
Me too.
I
loved
loved
it too.
I
It
thought
was
it
a
was
great
incredible.
Fantastic. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
was great on the show.
I thought you were.
the best drummer ever.
I thought you were.
I'm the world's shittiest drummer in the world.
You look good to me.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I
anyway,
bought it.
So you guys were one of the original. I'm really
Yeah.
bummed out that you guys have fucking unveiled this.
It's not us.
I'm
it's
fucking
fine.
kryptonite to fucking TV shows, people's careers. Nobody's gonna work with me again. I'm fucking calling. Everybody's in trouble.
Think about it though.
I gotta start working with people I don't like.
That makes sense.
You can just start
Well, you
careers.
got what's that?
You can just start careers.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're ending them, you can just start them as well.
That's false. 'Cause we've been on the network for what, 6 years? Our career's gone nowhere.
Yeah, but I'm here.
Yeah, that's my fault. You guys live in fucking the end of Jersey.
We're 20 minutes
We
from
live
this
in the
club.
beginning of Philly.
Yeah, you live in Philly. You should have been the Philly assholes, not the Jersey jerks.
I mean, we're all from Philly, really.
Yeah, you're all from Philly. You're not
Yeah.
Jersey jerks.
Well, we live
It's
in
a
Jersey.
It's branding. You lied.
I'm not
We're
lying.
trying to become just the jerks.
Just the jerks?
Yeah.
Okay, just the jerks.
We're trying to
I think
rebrand.
you need to up the jerk part of your podcast.
I agree.
I really do.
Okay.
I think, and you call me sensitive.
Yeah.
But I think you've guys gotten sensitive over the years too.
You think so?
I think so, and I'll tell you why. And it's the same reason why I got sensitive. I had a kid.
Well, I'm the only one with a
but
kid.
He's
Well, hang
the
on.
only
Let me.
one.
I got other stuff. Hang
Okay,
on.
cool.
Hang on, tits.
All right, my bad.
I have other things. I have other things. I think that as you get older, you have more empathy for human beings and the world. And as you're getting older and time is passing, you care more about things than you did before.
Clearly don't listen to our show. That's false.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would that be false? That sounds.
No, that's
No,
not true
they're
about
really
us.
Not.
Oh.
They haven't
It's-
like evolved at all.
No.
No, it's
Ma-
annoying.
I have a
No.
kid, so I've been a little more empathetic, I think.
Right?
I've been divorced twice
To the same
to
woman.
the same woman.
This is fucking
Yeah.
mind-boggling
Yeah.
to me.
Yes.
That you married a girl.
I did. Didn't even
divorced,
last 8 months the
8
first
months,
time.
And then you got married again.
Yeah.
How long?
Barely made a year the second
Barely
time.
made a year.
But we had a kid before we got married
Right.
again.
So it would
Yeah.
have been fucking 3 months if you didn't
Right.
have the kid.
Yeah.
So you had the kid.
We had the kid.
What made you thought it would work?
I don't fucking know.
Did I ruin that too?
Well,
Is that my fault?
No, just
Indirectly,
careers,
yeah.
not marriages.
What's that?
Just careers, not marriages.
careers.
yeah. I can't really blame you for that. That's just my stupidity.
Well,
Yeah.
What were the wedding presents like the second time around?
Had
Had to take it.
No,
Bottle-
you like secretly got
I
married.
secretly did. We got married at a beach in Florida, but it was like wine bottles and bullshit. We didn't take them home. We just left him at the.
It was. You know
Time
how
share.
we
Just
all
Christmas
found
party
out, all
shit?
the jerks
Yeah.
found out how Marco got married the
Wow.
second time? Facebook.
Really?
And we went to do a show, and we sat around, and we were like, so did Marco get married again? And they were like, yeah, he totally did.
Do you know why? Because he knows that you guys are like, you're an idiot.
Well, they
You
don't. They think none of them like her. So
I don't even know her.
Why would they like somebody that you divorced? You got them to hate her.
they didn't like her before the wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The first one or the
Yeah.
second?
First.
Bob gave him a speech on how he shouldn't marry her.
Yeah. Right on the day. On the day of the wedding. On the day of the wedding.
The day of the wedding.
He said, "Listen, you need to think about this, and let's just go. I'll call a cab. We can go." And I said, "No, what do you?"
That was the best man speech.
The best man speech was a
Yeah.
classic too.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it was fantastic. I don't remember what he said, but it was fantastic. But yeah, he gave me the speech before. Listen, this is your chance to go.
Really?
Let's do it. And I said, "No, man, we got a $60,000 wedding we just were putting on here."
Oh, 60 grand.
60?
I didn't pay for it. Yeah,
did.
her dad.
Oh, what a.
They're still trying. They're still paying it off.
There should be
60.
fucking wedding insurance.
They're
If
really
it doesn't work out, you should just get half your money back.
Yeah, they
They look at you and go, "This isn't gonna work."
That's a good idea.
they should have post-dated all their wedding checks.
What was this? What was his speech on the next wedding?
There wasn't any.
Nothing. You didn't
No,
want it.
I didn't want the wedding, but I had the kid. I felt I had to be a good dad. He was a year old.
Yeah.
Get together, and then shit changed again, and
I
then
mean, let's be real
I
for
tried
a
to do the
second.
right thing.
Your kid was born premature.
He
2
was.
months.
He was.
And you that was a pretty, I don't want to say tragic, but it was
Traumatic.
a pretty traumatic time.
Yeah.
That's the word I would have used.
Yeah.
That's the T word I was searching for that I couldn't find because I'm a fucking muff, which isn't even a word, but it's
A muff.
It describes me perfectly. A fucking big muff. And I remember talking to you.
Yeah.
I would talk to you late at night and find out about the kid because the kid was in the hospital.
Right. Right.
I mean, that bonds people.
Right. Well, we actually bonded when you had called me at like 1 a.m. traveling somewhere because you would just found out your wife was pregnant and my wife was already a few months pregnant, and you were probing me. What do I expect? Like, is she gonna be a bitch? Is she gonna have swollen ankles? I forgot. You asked me all these questions that were, is milk gonna shoot out of her nipples? You were asking all these weird fucking
I'm not talking
questions.
about us bonding, you asshole.
Oh.
I'm talking about you and your wife. We never bonded.
There's no bonding with
Stop.
her. There was no bonding with her.
Stop getting emotional with me.
I'm
The
not.
night we bonded was that. What? I was
We
talking
bond. We
about-
didn't. We bonded.
We didn't bond that
Oh,
night.
I thought we did.
Did we?
Yeah, I think so.
You had a
Yeah.
moment.
Maybe we bonded.
Do you know what else to make fun
We
of?
were fucking bonded tonight, aren't we? We've never bonded, but we're bonded. I'm so glad that you're on a fucking downward slide in life. Well, we
Am I on a downward slide?
Do you think so?
I think I'm good.
They also bust my balls about my love for you.
We have
That's
a
true,
fucking
we do.
relationship.
Well, because
Right.
Marco's a star fucker.
He's not first
He
of
is
all,
a star fucker.
No,
He's not a
I
star.
don't
Yes, he
even-
is. Star fucker.
I'm
O-Town.
not-
Tell him about O-Town.
I'm friends with they're a boy band that I
obsessed
know.
with
I mean,
You're friends with them?
I mean, they know me.
You're friends with a boy band?
Yeah, why not?
Why?
I haven't. Listen,
They're not boys anymore. They're
He went on
middle-aged
roller
Listen.
coasters with them.
Listen.
And he snapped
Yeah,
out
oh,
about it.
They literally have receding hairlines and gray hair.
I like boy bands. I don't know why I like boy bands.
We know why.
We all know
We know
why.
why she divorced you.
Listen,
the second time.
I put it in my Tinder profile.
Wait, what exactly?
Yeah.
What exactly do you like about boy bands?
I wish I was them. All the pussy and stuff like that. Yeah, I wish I was
just-
them.
I thought you were gonna-
Dancing, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
The singing, the
I can
talent.
respect that.
Yeah.
You have
Right.
You can grab the mic from him. Anytime.
I literally just took it
No,
from
you
him.
can't. I'm kidding. I was
Oh,
just
man.
busting your balls.
No, I'm fired.
No, you're not fired. Either one. I'm just saying.
Oh.
He's not talking anymore. I was joking with him, and I think he's.
You think he was
shell-shocked
legit
now.
in trouble?
He's just not talking. He's doing. Moves.
No, I was just watching.
did a move.
He just did the. I like the way they dance, and he did.
Yeah,
it.
you did a little dance.
Little
But
white boy
yeah, I
shit.
put it on my Tinder profile. Like boy bands.
Well, look,
Yeah.
everybody likes boy bands, but we don't like them enough to be friends with them.
I'm,
I gotta take that back. I'm friends with Ace
who?
from American Idol. Ace.
Oh yeah, he does the plays in Broadway,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm friends with him. I
Yeah.
like him a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, we're good friends.
He's got nice hair though, doesn't he?
Not anymore. He cut it off.
He cut it off.
Cut it all
Wow.
off.
What
Wow.
kind of feedback do you get from that being on your Tinder profile?
That's what chicks use when they'll message me and they'll be like, "Boy bands, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Who's your favorite? New Kids on the Block. And then we go into it.
Okay.
And then when I finally get them in bed or something, then we role play.
Just put on some Boys to Men. Or
Yeah, they'll put on New Kids
Backstreet
and
Boys.
and she'll be like, "Hey, can I call you Donnie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. You can call me Donnie if
Do
you
the
want."
shitty
Better
Boston
call me
accent.
Donnie.
Huh?
You do the shitty Boston
Donnie.
accent.
The shit Donnie Wahlberg.
He's obsessed with him.
Oh, I love Donnie Wahlberg.
Danny, Donnie, Joe, John, and Jordan, right?
Isn't working.
Is it recording?
It is. We could just talk.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
bummer.
Obsessed
Guys,
with.
I'm sorry.
Technical difficulties.
So wait,
Having a little
Yeah, Gad, I'm sorry.
no. So, what do you say for your pickup line with Tinder? Because I'm like really.
Pickup line. Listen. It's bullshit because like most of them say if you say hi, how are you? I'm not
that's
going to
never
answer.
It's never gonna work.
And I'm like, well, what else are you going to say on Tinder? It's bullshit.
Yeah.
What else are you going to say? You're going to come up with some bullshit line?
Well, I always try to like whatever their description is or whatever.
You try to say something about
I try
it.
to like play around
Yeah.
that, but usually girls don't have the time or like the energy.
No,
to
because
put
they got a
description.
million people
Right.
that are swiping right to them, and then there's fat me that's
Yeah.
swiping right, and they're
That's
like,
true.
you know, right.
I did a
What?
thing once where me and my friends went on Tinder, and I just swiped right to
They
everyone
all match.
for like an hour.
Really?
Yeah, and that's all I did, and we wanted to see who got the most responses, and I had within an hour like 187 people had like
Jesus.
fucking
You got
responded
fucked
back.
187 times in a weekend?
I did. It was insane.
In an hour.
My vagina.
I wonder what the most a girl's been fucked in like a day.
Wasn't Annabelle Chong? I remember she had the world record at one point for
How
like
many
the.
know that?
I don't know.
Like,
Just
I
stood
probably
out.
like
It was
400
it was
or
like
something.
500 in a
Yeah.
very small amount of time.
That's
No,
But
it's
they
not-
only had
Really?
like, but they only had like 250 dudes, so they had to like go back around and start tugging rope.
No, it was Houston, the porn star, the Houston 500.
Annabelle had it first, I think.
Oh,
the
jeez.
fact that you guys even know
this is blowing
the fucking
Well, yeah,
details
like-
on this is
Yeah.
just scary.
Yeah, but didn't Taylor Jameson do like 200 at one
This is
time?
just
Like,
terrible.
They had to like pack them on ice and shit. They had to
Yeah.
like ice down her cooch. You had
Yeah.
a couple hundred
Yeah.
dudes mauling it.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you not? If look, I don't care if you believe in religion or not. You're not going to whatever heaven there is. If
Yeah.
You let fucking 500 dudes plug you in an hour.
I don't think prayer was part of her preparation.
God, thank you for everything you do. Please let me help me take all these dicks today.
Help me get this fucking record
Congratulations
going.
to all the guys. All right, guys, bring it in.
she was,
I
she
want
was
you
part
guys
of
to
something
come.
greater.
Come good, come quick. All right.
Yeah.
My pussy, I can handle 200 up front, but it gets a little tired at the end. Okay. What's the most you've had in a day?
Sex in one day?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, wait, of different dicks?
You definitely there was an S. There's definitely an S. Low ball 6.
There was an S.
No, I've never had more than different penises inside me in a day. Ever.
How about at once?
At once? Only one.
Only one time?
Yeah.
Prude.
Only-
Oh, that's great.
I only had one penis in my vagina at once.
So you had 2 guys in one day.
Yeah.
Where was that?
I don't know. When I was in high school, I had like multiple boyfriends. For
Really?
Like,
So you went with them? That's not bad.
no, you're in high school.
You never had 2 guys at one time?
I have, but not in my vagina.
Wait, what?
So one was in your butt?
No, I'm a virgin in my butt.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so proud
I
of
know.
Saving
When
it.
you were talking about it, I haven't even had a pinky or lickage or
you.
anything.
Nothing? Nobody licked
Mm-mm.
your
What?
butt?
No, I have a completely virgin asshole.
We're trying to talk her into it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm terrified. I think I don't want any parts of it.
Do you have anything down there like scary?
No, but it just
Scary.
I don't
like a
know. I
fucking
just I would
nugget.
never be able to relax
Yeah.
enough to stick anything inside.
Some kind of anomaly.
Well,
A hemorrhoid?
Has a guy ever like gone down on you and then decided to go a little further? And what do you do?
No, it's like a conversation I have beforehand usually.
What is it? Like, what's
Like,
Hey,
don't
what-
fucking go near my asshole or I'll fucking lose my shit.
All right, wait a second. So if I'm with you,
That's on her Tinder profile, actually.
Yeah, I'm not even joking either. That's not even for like
Why
comedic
is that
effects
not on a
like
shirt?
that.
It will be. It will be.
the Jersey jerks. You
Keep that thumb to yourself.
Yeah, no thumb, no lickage, no nothing.
can't even lick down there.
I don't.
What if you took a shower together and then you went right to the bed and he was eating you out and then he went down there and took a couple swipes?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have enough time teaching people how to figure out my vagina, let alone
What
my
is it?
asshole.
What is it, like fucking Hellraiser box?
No, but if someone says something I don't like, I
Hellraiser.
explain them what I want to do.
Oh,
and
you
then
tell guys what you want.
I always do, but like they
Oh,
don't
that's
ever.
So good.
I
Good for
always.
you.
You have like a
What do you mean?
pamphlet
Is
printed
it-
up.
And I should.
That's
honestly.
what to
Most
expect
girls-
when these draws
I
come
really
off.
should, because most men have no fucking idea what.
Don't
they're
mind the
doing.
penis. Just move it to the side.
Most girls won't do that. Most girls will fucking.
No, fuck that. They need to know.
Well, most
Yeah.
girls will just get you down there and they'll be like, yeah. Oh, not so hard. and they fuck with your self-esteem because you think you're doing a good job, and you're like, and they're like, oh, stop, that hurts. Like, oh fuck, I've been hurting you for the last 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I've been fucking doing a tea thing. You know,
Wait, going down hurts?
when you lick a girl too hard, some girl,
Okay.
not every girl's the same. Some girls like it to be bit and sucked and
Yep,
whipped.
yep.
Some
I like
girls
suckage.
Slow, fast.
You like it suckage?
I like some suckage.
Like
I don't like any bit things though. Like if anybody's biting my vagina, I'm upset about it.
what is the key to making you have an orgasm when you go down? What is the main thing a guy has to know?
To suck my clit.
Suck it.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, like a fucking pacifier.
Wow.
Wow.
But
Piece
only for a little
technique.
bit. And then never longer than 5 minutes.
Oh, so
Yeah.
And then, but
There's a
what if
time
you
limit.
Come in 5 minutes.
You're not doing
should
it right.
come. If I can't come in 5 minutes, I gotta move on.
You
I'm
just-
busy.
I just want to thank you for the life advice. This has been amazing so far. Appreciate it.
What's that?
No, this is great. I'm learning a lot here.
Are you
Seriously.
learning
Yeah,
more?
yeah. This is great.
I don't like when anything lasts more than 5 minutes, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, it
Even
pisses me
sex?
Oh
off.
my god, that sounds great.
Yeah, when sex is longer than 5 minutes, I get angry.
This is the perfect female.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just hope this is true,
Bring
like
it, asshole.
everywhere.
She likes things to last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
She's unique.
Now you have. If me and you say me and you had sex at the Wyndham, right? And
What room?
say me and you fooled around. And I went down, I beat the pacifier, and then I fucking rolled you over on your fucking belly, put a pillow under your fucking bush, and started going at it. And then 5 minutes in, I'm done. What do we? And then I'm like, all right, cool. Do you leave? Do we have to talk? Do you want to get out of there? Do you want to have a little chat? You know, you're gonna try to light a cigarette in my non-smoking room. Or I'm gonna, we're gonna have to fucking.
No, I'm
try
gonna leave.
250.
I'm gonna leave because I'm gonna want a cigarette.
So you're gonna leave.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
you gotta come back?
You're up. You're gone.
Yes.
Oh, you're gone forever. I love that.
You know, he
Fuck
doesn't
up.
have a girlfriend. Do you find him attractive, Nathan?
Hi.
Hi, Nathan.
How you
Do you
doing?
find him attractive?
Yeah, you're.
Nah, that's not true.
You're tall.
Yeah,
You're tall, right?
Yeah.
that wasn't
She likes
genuine.
tall.
Yeah, but
No,
that
Missy
was.
does.
I don't think that was genuine, Missy. Right?
Missy.
Yeah. Look, you're looking at it and you're not saying anything. Now you're quiet.
All
Look
right,
at
let's
that.
talk about Ralphie.
All right.
Well, anyways,
She likes women too.
you like women
Yes.
a lot
Yes.
better than guys.
No. Because it's hard to explain.
It's not really. Fucking keep going.
Sexually, I like women more than men.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
When I masturbate, I think about women. I don't think about men ever. In my entire
Interesting.
life.
She's our whore.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do women do?
They're just beautiful and.
No,
and
when you masturbate.
what do you mean? What do they do?
What are they doing to
I
you?
watch porn.
You know, what are they doing to you when they masturbate? What are they? You like them just going down on you? Oh, you can't masturbate in your head.
I don't usually.
So you watch a porn.
Yeah, I need like physicality.
I
involved.
need people kissing. That really.
I hate
when
that.
People kiss.
You like
in
kissing?
Porn, yeah.
I need to
Really?
see the in and out. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
need to see the in and out.
No?
I don't like any of the affection. Like
Kissing.
the kissing, it's just not.
He's a fucking serial killer. This fucking guy.
In a porno,
he's
it's
coming
just
off
like-
as a thin, tall, cute little Jewish guy. He's murdered hookers. That's.
I just don't
I
like
don't
when they
like
still have
any-
their eyes.
I don't like. Any
I don't like the
affection.
affection.
No, but like if it's like the porno, like that's like the whole point is just to like finish, get done with it. Like the kissing, like I'll
kissing
go
always
like
seems
watch a romantic
phony.
comedy and see kissing there. For a porno, it's just let's just like get this
To
done
me,
with.
the kissing makes it real. When they passionately kiss, I know that they're really fucking. Because when you kiss, you can't kiss somebody you don't want to fuck. When you fuck, you can fuck somebody you don't want to fuck, but you can't kiss somebody that you don't want to fuck.
That's
You know what
fucking true.
Yeah.
So when they, you can. I don't know how I said it. Figure it out.
No, you're right
I'm
though.
right,
You're
I'm
right.
I'm right. You can't. So when they kissing, I know that they're into it. They're into each other. They want to fuck each other because they're making out. There's something about that.
But like,
I like kissing too.
but actors are kissing in movies and stuff. Like,
And they want to fuck, my friend.
you think they want?
Oh,
to fuck?
yeah.
Don't
Absolutely.
even
Absolutely.
Really? I thought they were just being
The
professional.
divorce rate in fucking Hollywood is astronomical.
Oh my
And it's
god.
because the wife, whoever the fuck is home, you don't think that every time somebody fucking the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy,
Right.
Chris Pratt,
Mhm.
I love him and I
Yeah,
love
he's
his
hot.
wife and I love them together. They broke up because somebody was doing something somewhere.
Hmm.
He's in a space movie with what's her name?
Zoe.
No,
Zalanga.
no, that's not her name. I love she just whips out Zoe.
Zoe Saldana? No.
In the space movie.
Yeah, it's
Gal,
her,
yeah,
dude.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
Saldana.
No.
He was in the movie when they were on the ship. And there was
Guardian.
No, let me finish the fucking.
Oh, that space chick.
No.
The pink chick.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The girl who plays the fucking
Green chick?
the blue chick in
Avatar.
No, let me let me finish the fight. You have underwear on? You don't have underwear on.
I have underwear
Oh,
on.
I'm just checking. The hottest thing if she was like Guy Jones. All of us would be thinking of just trying to sit over there across from her. The girl that was in X-Men, she plays the young blue girl.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt were in a movie where
Oh,
his thing opened up early, his sleep chamber, and then he opened her up.
Oh, yeah.
You don't think that they had a fuck in that movie? You don't think that was something there?
Oh yeah.
I always just thought it was being professional. You're blowing my mind right now.
You think that?
it's their job.
Not have a boner.
I don't know. Do they cut down there? Like it's just.
What do they what?
No, I'm saying like when they're filming that, it's just fucking sexy.
I'm so glad that you're in the dark right now. Like you can't see you.
But you can hear me clearly.
You're just a raspy, soft-spoken fucking ass. Why did I ever yell at you? No, I'm kidding. Keep the mic. I'm kidding. I think they, of course, it turns you on. Of course it does. And when they're making out, they're kissing, and man, I remember that movie, Two Girls and a Guy. Robert Downey Jr. ate fucking what's her name's asshole. I mean,
That's love.
well, not to you.
Yeah.
We're trying to get her to do it.
What?
On the podcast.
No, not on the podcast. We don't want to see that.
We'll come across.
All right. So, anyways, let's transition. Well, and you're where are you from originally?
I'm from South Jersey. I
South
started out
Jersey.
doing comedy in Philly,
You
though.
started out
Yeah.
there, and you're from
San Francisco.
Okay. So the backstory's there. You guys, the Jerks, one of the original shows on the network. You're still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved you guys. I've always called in. I don't listen to the show all the time, but I do every once in a while, and I'm a big fan of you guys because you are just a bunch of fucking jerks, just a bunch of assholes that don't care.
Correct.
And Missy is the greatest fucking on the show.
Thank you.
I really do love you
Thank you.
on the show.
Thank you.
I feel like we should just put the mics down and let them talk.
What, me and her?
Yeah.
We can't do anything. Are you nuts?
I'm just-
She'd rat me out in a second to get ratings on
What?
your show. She'd be like, I fucking...
She won't show her boobs. She won't.
Let
Yeah.
him lick
I don't
my
do that.
asshole. You don't show boobs?
No, I don't
What do you mean
any
don't
of
show her
that.
boobs? On the podcast?
Yeah, why not?
Why would she show her boobs on
I don't
the
know.
podcast?
I don't know. It's cleavage, at least cleavage.
Why?
Because she's got nice cleavage.
How do you
People
know?
love that shit. People love that shit. They're always asking for it.
You're such a misogynistic ass.
Not
Right,
me. I don't want
right,
to see it.
right.
Oh, here we go.
You do.
I don't want to see her.
If she
No.
ripped her tits out right now, you wouldn't look?
I would look. Yeah.
Of course you would.
I'm
Why?
Because I'm a man.
No, because you want to see Missy's tits.
I don't want to see Missy's tits.
Yes, you do.
I think you do.
You really think I do?
Can you see your tits on your phone?
No.
Can you take pictures of your tits?
No.
That's not cheating.
No paper trail.
No problem.
Well, maybe if it was cheating, I'd do it.
What? All right, so let's switch gears right now. We're here tonight. I was home. This podcast is going to probably get serious now, a little bit, but it's which is fine with me. I was in the room today, and an alert came on my phone that Ralphie May died at 45. And it's a sad thing, man. Ralphie was a great guy. He was a great comic. He was a great guy. Beyond the comedy, he was a great guy, but he was also a father. And that just kills me. It breaks my heart because it bothers me too. Some guy on Twitter immediately had to be, oh, now you're the fattest guy in comedy.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Which is kind of funny. It's tough. I almost tried not to laugh right now, hearing it out loud. because I'm not. Fluffy's way bigger than me. But it's scary, man. I think about it all the time. I think about, the food. I think about being, I started working out again. I started going to the gym. I started lifting weights. I have hummus and a fucking chicken salad over there. I got protein shake. I'm back in the game because I look at my kid and I'm like, there's no way I want him to not have me around. And it was my choice.
Right.
Right.
Because, look, Ralphie. But I also, people said, he could have got thin. He could have stopped whatever he was using, whatever the fuck he was doing. Yeah, he could. But people don't understand how hard it is. People don't understand what depression is. He just got divorced. When you're a big guy to even this big, it only feeds it. It only feeds it, the depression, the sadness. Being on the road, man. Being out there on the fucking road. Chris Rock wrote it tonight about Ralphie. It's sad. You guys, you comics out there on the road, fucking keep your shit together because it's tough out there. Being out here at a different fucking place every weekend, sleeping in hotels, being by yourself, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. I don't know if people can understand it. And when you get into the depression or when you go so high up and you come down it's just a tough thing.
I was talking to my dad today actually because he was calling me up and I was alone all day today. Wasn't like doing pretty much shit, right? Like in a coffee shop writing jokes, whatever. But like after a few hours, you just kind of go like almost just like psycho because I literally don't know anyone in Philly. So I'm just alone at a coffee shop and I call my dad and I was like, yeah, like it's cool. This town is cool. But like, I don't know. I'm like bummed out. And then he like was just like, well, isn't that just like the life of a comic? Like super like nonchalantly, And that was like tough to just like swallow.
All right, we'll go out. We'll go to lunch tomorrow.
Thanks.
Jesus.
No, but
We'll go to lunch.
I did ask you. I asked you what do you do.
I know. Now we're definitely doing it.
Yeah. No.
I'll meet you for lunch. I'll take you to lunch. We'll go to the fucking Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
We'll fucking have a mini date.
Nice
tomorrow
mandate.
So you can feel good.
But isn't it kind of scary that even like in a cool city though, you can feel that way?
But that's the problem. You don't have to feel that way.
You said you have a choice, right?
You have a choice.
Right.
Today I fucking went out and I went and got lunch by myself.
Yeah.
But I made a couple phone calls. I connected with my kid. I had to watch them play soccer. I made a connection to my wife. We had a good conversation. And then I went and I sat and I got a cigar and I had to do some work and I did that and then I checked out some shit. And then I'm like, I'm going to go home and take a nap and I'm going to work out. Fuck you, I'm working out.
Right.
It's a choice.
Yeah, but...
And it's a hard choice to make. And it's, you guys are civilians. I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know what you're going through. I get depressed because I'm divorced, the father of one, and I don't see my kid all the time. That's why I'm depressed. I don't try. Where do I go? I'm not a comic. I don't know what you go through.
Why?
Yeah, because I get bored, and when I get bored and when I have idle time, I have to fill it with things. And I'll read books and do whatever. Like TV can't even numb it anymore. It has to be something more extreme.
I think there's a high and a low to being a comic that like the further along, you're way further along than I am, but like the high of coming off stage and then suddenly being alone is weird.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Don't.
Oh my God, the light just
Bye-bye.
went out.
What happened with
What
that?
happened with
Did we
that?
just run out?
The Venmo died.
Oh my God, push the light.
Right here?
Oh
It's
my
still working?
God. Did that just go out?
I think that was a timer.
Oh, wait.
What? Push the side.
Yeah.
No, push it. Hold it. No, hold it. Yeah.
There you go.
One more time.
Yay, it's
One more time.
back.
One more?
Yeah. One more time. Oh shit, it's dead. Oh, you know what?
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks.
There you go.
All right, we're back.
But hey,
Nice.
Bobby, I meant no disrespect whatsoever. I'm sorry I jumped the gun on bringing him
I
up.
was busting your balls. I mean, yeah, it was a dick move.
Yeah,
You're a terrible person.
it did tie into what we were talking about, but
It tied into
it did. Yeah,
Back then it did?
it did.
Oh my God.
This fucking thing.
Yeah.
But
Wait a minute. Don't I have a charger? Doesn't that somebody have a charger?
Kind of charger looking. No, I
In
don't
my
know.
bag. Fuck me. Oh God, this podcast is just. All right, keep talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're
Um,
good.
No, go ahead, talk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's just something about when it's somebody that does what you do and lives this life, because this is not an easy life. That like you make a lot of sacrifices doing this. Like, I could have a normal job.
Yeah.
Sure. And don't have anything near as secure as my friends that do.
Right.
And I did a memorial to a comic, Damon Rozier. Did you know Damon, the guy he was in a wheelchair?
He was a comic in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Never heard.
He got buried this week and did a memorial to him.
Right.
And it fucked me up, man. Like, we weren't best friends by any stretch, but it was just really hard.
I got the news about Ralphie, and honestly, I've thought about two people. Myself, because I'm not the healthiest pitcher, and I thought of Bobby. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, we really need to take our health into consideration. We have kids. He's got kids. So now I freaked out today. So I got all, anxiety-ridden today. Like, damn, I didn't want to eat anything because I just felt like I'm next. I'm going to get a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack next. And then I worry about my overweight friends. Not just Bobby, but even all my overweight friends. So,
Bobby, can you see with that light at all?
No, keep going, guys.
yeah.
I got it. I got you. Just keep talking. Don't worry.
Yeah, so, that's the first thing that came through my mind is our health. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty scary. Pretty scary. I know I got to lose weight, but it's fucking hard. It is hard. It's hard. It's hard through the depression, through everyday life. You know?
Give me your phone.
What do you need? Oh, you need my phone here?
We're going to use your flash.
Yeah, dude.
My
You can
shit's
use my
almost
flash.
dead. Nathan, you have a phone?
Flashlight on.
There you go. Hey, man. Look at that. You just got to... That's right. I hope this isn't the shittiest podcast you've ever done.
No, this is
It's
definitely
like just
one
on me.
Is it? Oh, that sucks. I feel like the last time we were on your show was a shitty podcast. Every time we're on the show, something happens.
Are you the podcast killer?
I think we're the podcast killer. Last time we were on, it was in the infancy days of his You Know What Dude podcast.
Who's got another phone?
Mine's dying.
Where a flashlight is,
Give me
though.
one more flashlight.
I don't think I have a flashlight.
Would the
Where
club
is
have a
it?
light?
They might have a flashlight.
Yeah, we went on Bobby's podcast. Me and Fabio, which was the other guy. We're missing two guys, and we drove all the way up to New York. Got stopped by the cops in the middle of I don't know what. We turned down a one-way street, and 6 cop cars with dogs swarmed us. Finally get to Bobby's house, and he's got another comic there who's doing a show with Joe DeRosa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started out with you.
Yeah. Oh, you did you?
Mhm.
Yeah. So because he's from the area.
Yeah.
So we got there, and then we barely talked about our show. It was all about Joe. Joe just hijacked the show.
Yeah.
We drove all the way to New York for
called a ticket.
Yeah, we called a ticket. All that stuff. So, yeah, we maybe we are the podcast killers. But that Ralphie May thing is fucked me up today. More so because of I know how he died.
Yeah.
Like the weight thing, and I thought about him. So we had a nice lunch yesterday,
Mhm.
and we pigged out, and I didn't feel so good about doing that.
Yeah, it's
know.
a fucking it's a fucking sick, sad thing that happened, and I fucking there we go. Go back in the game, guys.
Look at that.
I have this other light I didn't bring. I apologize for that. Everybody watching, I apologize. We're Mickey rigging this out here.
That's
in
the most
the park.
polite way I've ever heard of rigging
Yeah.
something. A Mickey rig.
Mickey
Yeah,
rigging.
we're
You're in
just
Philly.
making it happen, so. And it's important, I feel, I was never best friends with Ralphie May, but anytime I saw him, sweetest guy in the world, and that's, one thing that everybody says about him. I know that Bert and all the LA guys were really close. I know Mike Calter, who's I love, is a great friend of mine, was very close. We were just talking about Ralphie.
Oh,
Because
man.
me and Mike are big guys.
Yeah.
We're big guys. And we were just like, look, man, I was like, how's Ralphie, Because was so close with him. And he's like, he's sad, he's depressed, he's just getting divorced. And I couldn't imagine getting divorced. I couldn't imagine losing. I know, man. You're in it.
Try it twice.
Well, but you have a kid, and
Yeah.
not but what you have to go to see your kid.
Yeah, drive an hour. Each way.
It's just fucking crazy.
Depressing.
It's depressing.
You wonder why I'm fat.
But here's the thing, though, is that Ralphie. Come on, Ralphie was beyond.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're fat, and I have to lose weight. You do too.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yep.
But I was talking to Mike, and we both were like, dude, we got to get our shit together. You can't just eat yourself. That's why food leads to everything else. You get so fat that you can't come back. Why not use drugs?
Yeah.
Why not drink? What else is if that's not cutting it? Because at some point, pussy becomes. At least when I was in shape, when I was a young comic, I could, play that whole game with girls after the show, chase that, and
Right.
that was my drug.
Yeah.
And then when you have to stop that because you get married and you have a kid and you're older, it's like, my wife doesn't understand depression. Go out, make the money, bring it home so we can enjoy ourselves.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And that's basically the mentality I have now. It's like I'm working out here to get home so that I can hang out with my kid and my wife and go fucking apple picking or whatever we do. Go help them. Those moments I figured out, and not to just yammer on because I tend to do that. I know before you fucking write a review. Bob just fucking yammering on.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's though you don't get to be happy all day.
Yeah.
You get to be happy at parts of the day. Very rarely are you happy all day long. There's something or somebody is gonna fuck that up. And and I forget who said it. Maybe it was Rogan or something. You have to learn to be in the pain.
Yeah.
You have to learn to be in the pain and deal with the pain and not fucking kill it. Not try to squelch it, put it out.
Yeah.
And not feel it. Feel the pain, go through it, and I kind of learned this from my kid too. It's like when I say no to him, I took his iPad away the other night and he cried, and then he did something else, and I go, now go to your room, and he didn't want to go to his room because it was, he usually watches a movie and at night, and I was like, go to your room, not angry, not fuck you, just go to your room, and he went and he cried and cried, and my wife was like, I was like, he has to go through this. He has to cry, feel sad, scream, beg.
Can't just fix it.
He's got to go through the whole thing, get mad, and then cry again, and then come out and go, and still not get it. And understand that you don't, that's the best thing I can do for him.
You got to be
Later in
mindful.
life,
Yeah,
right?
you got to be mindful of your emotions.
Yeah, you have to, like you today, being sad, what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah.
You're probably excited to get the gig. Probably this is going to be great. I'm working with the great Robert Kelly.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I said this morning. This morning I
No,
said
but when
that.
you were coming here, and then when you get here, you realize, oh shit, this is a fucking shit business, man.
Yeah. It's just like, it's highs and lows. It's you wait all day for the show, and so it's like, how do you keep yourself preoccupied? But then it's like, I think it's also just important just to like be in a state where you're like, all right, like this is how I'm feeling, like that's fine, like embrace it, like accept it, and how do you handle it?
Yeah, it's hard though because I had to get out. I couldn't wait till after the show.
Right.
Because I just wanted to get where
Like
people,
today?
all the time. I had to get out of that habit because I was in a habit of like, after the second show was done, thank God.
Yeah.
And it's like, Bobby, you got to stop that. You got to enjoy this show. You got to fucking look forward to going out there. You got to look forward. You are blessed.
Rob, how do you handle it when you're like, sometimes you're like not in the best mood and it's like an hour before showtime and you have to do like an hour, you know what I mean? Like
Look,
what?
man, sometimes sometimes I'll fucking just I'll just sit in it and fucking be sad. I used to jerk off. I used to eat.
No, but like,
but those are the things you do.
Okay.
I'll go fucking I'll order a pizza to room service. I will be happy as shit. because it's like a hooker coming. It's like I can't wait for that door to knock, and they open it up, and the tray comes in, and I get the TV, and I'm, oh my God, and, blah. And then I'm in my underwear, and I eat it's so good. And then the movie's on, blah, and then as soon as it's done, I'm like, I'm right back.
Yeah.
Does it all go away though the moment you're on stage?
What? Well, yeah, it absolutely goes away.
Right.
But it's right there when you're done.
Yeah.
You know, you have to make. I don't know, man. It's just sad because now we're gonna have to sit here and wonder why or what anybody could have done, and nobody could have done anything.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the one thing that's going to be uplifting is when you hear comics talk about their friend, and that's what was so amazing about the memorial that I did for Damon. It was on Monday. That it was just like that guy. He was an inspirational dude. He did comedy from a wheelchair. Right. He touched every person that he came in contact with. And it was, even if like whatever it was like when you saw this dude doing what we do, and he needed 2 fucking big dudes to come with him and lift him onto the stage. Yeah. Like, that got you a little bit, but like. Yeah. Everybody was inspired by that guy, and I feel like the stories that are going to come out, it makes it more tragic in a sense when you hear about how awesome somebody was that passed so young, but like there's something to it that like this life that we live does bring joy to other people. Yeah, man, it does, but it's just Ralphie was 45.
Way too young.
Yeah, it's so
Way
young.
too young.
It's a wake up call, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we're dying from booze, drugs, and food, and it's just that's the way it is. You can't fucking go out there and drink in the morning and at night and after the show for fucking 20 years and not have it fucking fuck your body up. You know what I mean? And in this business, there's the people that are up there who have all the fucking money and, they can never worry about cash and can work when they want to. But then there's most of us who have to do this for a fucking job.
Yeah.
This is my job.
Right.
I don't have a choice with a lot of this shit. Right. A lot of us have to fucking come out here because we have to. I have a kid, I have a mortgage, I have a house, I have bills. This is my job. And I don't want to be away from my kid. I want to be home more than I want to be on the road. So that makes me sad, So you have to fucking work that shit out. Figure it out. And this is my life. And like it's hard though. Like all fucking week I've been eating right. Ugh, my wife at night, I get like a graham cracker.
Wow.
She made fucking banana bread. I'm like, ugh, I got a graham cracker. It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm on the road. It's hard not to go get a fucking Tony Luke's.
Right.
It's really hard. I have hummus over there. Hummus and chicken. I'm going to go back to my room, and it's hard not to eat it all. I want to eat it all, but I'm going to have a couple things and go the fuck to bed. It's I got to do it.
It's an opportunity to look at the big picture, though. Like, okay, at that moment, that's something you're craving, but it's got to feel good that you're also, like, making strides. Like, that's got to be a good feeling.
It's the funny thing is that when you start taking care of yourself, you feel good again.
Right.
There are things that you can feel good about.
Yeah.
If you go to the gym, like last week I went to the gym, they had rubber bands. I just went on YouTube and found rubber band workouts.
Right.
And I felt good.
Yeah.
Did I lose any weight? Not 1 ounce.
For sure.
But there was something about it. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm sure some asshole that can explain it. It's the endorphins that are released in your I don't know, whatever the fucking podcast that talked about this and had an expert on. I don't know. That's not this podcast.
Big reveal.
That's right.
Now we're in.
No, that's right. Fucking, you know what? I fucking suck.
Do you have health issues like from being overweight?
I went to the doctors. I have fatty liver.
Okay.
And my spleen is enlarged.
Like no prostate issues or anything like that?
I don't right now.
Sleep apnea?
I do not. I went for all that shit.
Okay.
I'm very lucky right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's coming.
No, you can prevent it, man. You just got to have routines and stuff.
All this shit is preventable.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Preventable? Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
She said yeah.
I have apnea because I'm fat. I snore loud, stop breathing, and I have prostate issues.
You do?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your prostate?
You know, sometimes you lose the stream.
What do you mean the stream?
The stream, you know, when you take a piss, it's not there. It's
Really?
kind of just dribbles. Yeah, I've had that at a young age. Yeah,
I had that too. Like not as much now, but like
I'm good now.
now
but
that I started like working out and eating better. When I was eating like shit, I couldn't.
Your pipes were clogged.
My piss would take me fucking 20 minutes to piss.
So did you go to the doctor for that?
I did not.
No,
I just ate right.
you didn't go to you didn't get your prostate
I
checked
did not yet. Should I?
at 40.
They told me 50. They changed it.
They,
to 50.
they keep
But you're
moving it
fat.
back.
But you're fat. Like,
Shut up.
like-
You're fat too.
That's why I got it
Sorry.
checked.
Everybody has fingers in his ass all the time.
I like 3
Bobby, did you ever try
3 times.
12 step stuff for food?
I never did it for food.
Yeah.
No. Why?
I mean, I mean, I'm sure we both know people that have done that, and I mean, it's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Like, you got to call your sponsor and
Yeah.
tell them exactly what you're going to eat that day.
Ugh.
But
That's horrible.
yeah, I mean, I read a book about it was called like America Anonymous, about people like 10 different kinds of addicts that use the steps for different stuff. The only ones that I felt for at the end were food addicts, because you don't have to gamble, you don't have to do meth, you don't have to do steroids, you don't have to drink alcohol, you have to eat.
Yeah.
And like, if
But
that's
you
your
don't
shit,
have to eat like shit.
no, but I mean, if you're, addiction is addiction. It lights up a part
I'm
of
a
your
drug
brain.
addict,
Yeah,
so,
she's an
yeah,
addict.
Like,
Okay.
that's why.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a
like-
recovering.
Yeah, but like,
whatever.
I still I always looked at it like I had to do drugs,
Yeah.
just like I had to eat. Like
Are
I
you
had.
recovering?
I feel like I'm always recovering. To be honest with
Yeah.
you, I slip up.
I love
often.
cocaine.
Yeah, I love cocaine, and
Do you?
I'll answer
Yeah.
that for you, Bobby. No.
You love cocaine.
I do.
What about cocaine do you love?
It just gets me.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it expensive
More-
still, or is it cheap?
No, it's expensive.
It still is.
Yeah, like I went through $80 of cocaine in a few hours.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that at that
And
festival?
and that was the first time I had done it in almost 6 or 7 years, and I went through it.
Is that at the
quickly.
festival?
Yeah. Like I love cocaine.
Tell them how
I
you paid
do.
for it.
I paid for through Venmo, like an app. Yeah.
What do you mean?
What's the
It's a-
note
it's
that
an
you
app.
leave?
She had a Venmo account, and I was like, "Oh, do you take Venmo?" And she was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like I'll buy my drugs through Venmo.
You
Yeah.
buy drugs through your phone now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot has happened since you got clean,
Yeah.
Bobby.
God.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Now they have Uber Eats. I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
literally just use my phone to get whatever the fuck I want.
Like I've literally used Uber Eats to get deviled eggs.
It's
Yeah.
so
like
bad.
it's amazing.
All these
We live
guys
in a
sucking
great
dick for coke. They could have Venmo'd it the whole time.
But
Exactly.
I also downloaded an app for meditation today. I downloaded an app a couple weeks ago for food, like how to eat, lose
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? So it's out there to that's why technology, it'll either better you or it will fucking kill you.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, at the end of the day, it's all about self-control. You know what I mean? And it's all about, like, you have to eat, yes, but you don't have to eat like an
Yeah.
asshole.
I know.
We ate
you
like
know?
kings
And
yesterday.
you have to make better decisions.
Yesterday?
you and
yeah,
me,
but we
yeah.
ate good.
We did eat
It
good.
was all good food.
It was good
Because he was
food.
like,
Slopped in sauce.
last time I was here, we went to fucking,
Reading Terminal.
oh, we went everywhere. We had so many fucking sandwiches,
Yeah.
so much pork, so much shit. And yesterday it was like, dude, we're going to get Chinese food. We got really healthy soup. I got bok choy with mushrooms. We got a chicken dish. And then the actual wings, we got wings, but they came fried with bread. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not eating it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he
And
didn't
it
eat.
was-
So what made you be like, fuck it, I'm not eating it? Like
Because
what?
because I've made that decision right now where I'm like, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
not going to do this anymore.
That was yesterday.
But that,
Well,
It was yesterday.
I was running around with my kid in the backyard the other day, and it was just like I'm fucked.
right.
I'm fucked. I'm gonna run around with my kid. I'm gonna go in the woods with my kid. I'm gonna go hiking with my kid. I'm gonna fucking do a lot of shit with my kid, and I'm not gonna do it in this body. I'm done. And I don't care about all these. The internet. You can't. That's why I don't read comments. I don't care. It's like I love people that love me, and I want to respond to that, but I can't because I can't read the bad shit either. And you say sensitive, Bob.
Yeah.
I've gotten very sensitive over the years because of
Your kid.
Because of I have a kid. I love my life for the first time. I fucking love my life that I created. My whole life was given to me before this. Stepfathers and foster homes and fucking all this shit. that I didn't have a really choice. I hated it. Fucking hate. I created the life I always wanted for myself, and now I have it. It's like I'm gonna fucking get diabetes or have a heart attack or whatever the fuck's gonna happen to me. I mean, look, I could do all this shit, get into shape, and then fucking have a bus hit me. We all know that. So it's you know, it's I have the choice is ours, and I just have to learn how to be all right with feeling shitty. And stop looking at everybody else, man. I look at people like they got this and they got that. And, It's like fuck it all.
Well, you gave me that speech. Yeah, you gave me that speech yesterday. Don't worry about what so and so's doing with their show. Yeah. Worry about your fucking show.
Yeah.
And that's good advice.
To become somebody else's show.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Like comparing yourself to another person is a disservice to yourself.
Right.
Well, I have people, because what happens is that I'll get comments from people like your show isn't as good as that. You know what, dude, isn't as good as this show.
Yeah.
Or it's not as good as...
You literally can't control that.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this for you.
Right.
I did this for fucking 20 people at one point.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's correct.
And I did it because I love doing it, and my fans are the shit. My fans all came out tonight, and I don't care. If it's fucking 20 fans, it's 20 fans listening to this. If I get so many great emails from people that love my show and think it's funny, and also, because they get help from it. I have comics in my show, and they just... like, dude, it wasn't funny. Or so. It's like, shut the fuck up. It doesn't have to be funny.
It's not for you.
It's not. It doesn't have to be nice face, fuck your tits. That's fun, but you can have these conversations
all
too.
the time.
Yeah.
What's like cathartic?
What?
Cathartic?
Spell it.
CATHARCTIC. Cathartic?
Is she right? I have no idea.
No,
I don't know how to spell
I don't think
shit.
it's TT.
I didn't say TT.
Oh,
I said TI.
I'm thinking titty. Sorry.
All right.
That's so funny. We all go back to her titties.
Yeah.
All the time.
I have tits and a brain.
Are
Wow.
you smart? What do you do?
I-
Don't go crazy. Don't get crazy. Smart.
I'm smart.
You're unique.
All right.
Why do you think you're smart?
Because I'm smart. I don't think I'm stupid in
You
any
really?
way, shape, or form. No.
I like you so much.
Thank you.
Did I just say that?
You did. You did.
Honey, I love you too.
Even though you're cheating on him.
I'm not. She is cheating on me.
You think so?
I don't think she's cheating on me now.
You said it like 7 times on stage tonight.
I think she cheated on me. There's no way that she's never cheated on me in the whole time that we've known each other. Or, you know what I mean?
Like
Yeah,
before
probably.
you were married?
I
You
don't
think
know,
she
maybe
snuck one in
yeah,
before the finish line
there's
kind
a
of thing?
Sneaky dick somewhere in her fucking past.
Yeah.
But not all girls
I wanna
care
ha-
about that shit. They don't cheat.
I know, you're right.
Yeah, like,
I'm
come
not-
on. All jokes aside, seriously.
I would just love to someday, when we're older, sit down and have her tell me.
Right.
And then I can tell her that most of the porn I jerk off to is some wife getting cucked. So,
No, guys get cucked, right?
oh
It's a
yeah.
wife
Yeah.
cucking a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't ever correct me with my
Am I thrown off again?
Towards the end of my first divorce, I thought she was cheating, so I went through the. I
She
went through.
was though.
I don't think so, but I went
No, she
through.
was
I went through
cheating.
the laundry and checked her
You did?
underwears. Yeah.
You smelled her panties.
For
No,
jizz?
I was
What?
looking for jizz. Yeah.
For jizz on
Why
her
would there be
Yeah.
jizz on her panties though?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
That
She was
is
on
the
a
most
she was on a
This
pill.
does not taste like my jizz. Like, how
I
do you
smelled
know?
it. I'm like, mine
Jizz.
smells like strawberries and banana.
You should have smelled her pussy.
You should have went through her phone.
At that point,
It's
sex
2000
stopped.
and- well,
Really?
when was
Yeah, at that point, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. So I was
Smell
checking
her
her.
inner thigh.
Just go down on her the
Smell her
second she
hair.
gets
That's where
home.
The jizz goes. Smell her.
No, she.
got
No,
a what about
no,
Mary?
Smell
definitely
her
didn't.
breath.
Huh?
Just smell her breath.
No, she didn't do that. You kidding me?
She didn't blow a guy?
Oh, Margot got 2 in his entire both.
No
That-
way.
He only got 2 blowjobs,
She
right?
blew you twice. in 2
That's
marriages.
yeah. That's one of their. Yeah,
2 marriages?
yeah.
Both wedding nights or something?
Both wedding nights. Yeah.
She sucked your dick twice.
Yeah, there was no
What?
anniversary.
Yeah.
You
That
didn't-
is lousy.
Wasn't a fucking bell going off.
Should be able to get annulled.
Oh, listen, I've heard it. You think I've heard it. Yeah,
we,
of course it's a
we've
bell.
had entire
But yeah,
shows
you're in
about
love.
this.
You're gonna set. You got a house. You got the life. We're gonna have a kid. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
And she doesn't suck your dick.
I don't know if she was appalled. She probably repulsed by me at that
Why?
point.
What's wrong with your dick?
Nothing, just by me.
Doesn't have a
Really?
dog leg in it or something?
No, I'm
Little-
circumcised. I mean, it's nice. It looks. I mean, I've been
That's the
told
thing,
it's
too,
nice.
though,
It's
is
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing.
I want to get
Yeah.
back into shape too because I feel bad for my wife. If my
Yeah.
wife became me, I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'd be bummed.
How long did it take you to get sober when you tried? When
I
you
got
started
sober when
trying?
I was 15.
Oh wow.
When I was drinking from the age, I started drinking when I was 10.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
But
when
I
I
mean-
was 15, but there was a lot of jail and a lot of arrests and a lot of tragic shit happened from 13 to 15. So, I mean, with food, nobody cares. Nobody.
Right, but I
nobody
think it's
gives a
that
fuck.
same kind of
None of
struggle,
you guys
though.
give a
You know.
fuck. None of my friends care if I'm fat. All my friends make fat jokes about me. I go on fucking Opie and Anthony and Jimmy and say it's a fat.
Of course, it's low-hanging fruit.
Well, they don't. Yeah, it's low-hanging fruit, but it's also just they don't care if I die, they don't give a shit.
I don't believe
think
that.
so.
I don't believe
Nobody-
that.
Die.
Look,
You really?
It's not that they don't care. I'll take that back. It's that it's like, dude, get your shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, there
But-
it is. And it's sad. It's like, if I was a heroin addict, would you sit there and make fun of me if I was a heroin addict?
Right.
If I was fucking sitting there, would you be like, would you?
Probably. But
I mean, probably. Yeah.
I mean,
No, my friends would.
hey, Sleepy.
Yeah, exactly. My friends would.
look at Artie and Howard. I mean, they busted
But
his
well,
balls.
and that's kind of what I was getting at, though. That is like it's not a willpower thing. If you're addicted to something,
It's not your will.
it's not a willpower
No,
thing,
it's not a
and that's
willpower
that's
thing.
why I brought up like the 12-step thing, because
Yeah,
you know
have to find a way.
I believe in that, and yeah,
Well, you have to ask for help too. Believe it or
absolutely,
not,
it's the hardest thing.
I had a talk with Ari Shafir, helped me out a lot.
Okay.
We had a really good talk about it. And he actually
Fuck
helped me out
him.
a lot. Why? You don't like Ari Shafir?
I mean, I don't know him, but I know he was talking shit on Italians that one day. Remember I called in calling us trash people?
It was one of the funniest episodes ever.
Yeah, dickhead.
He said Italian people are trash people.
Yep.
They're
Garbage people. Yeah.
And he called in. He's trying to defend him. And
But I couldn't hear him because they didn't have the studio 100% set up yet.
But Ari kept triggering him to piss him off.
Yeah.
And he snaps. He goes, "All right, why don't you come down to South Philly? I'll fucking drag your head." And he goes, "Exactly, garbage people."
Case in point.
Case in point, this fucking dumb nunzio losing his cool.
Try to
I didn't lose my cool.
ready to
Skinny
knuckle
Jewish
up
guy.
over a
Fucking guy
podcast.
over the phone. Fucking garbage people.
I'll fucking cotton fist you.
Do you still hate him?
Nah, I'm just fucking around.
There's some animosity there.
No, I'm only trying. No, I don't like Kevin Brennan. That's who I don't
Why?
like. Because I don't like him. I just don't like whatever.
We're
the
just
guy
jumping
said
all over
the guy
right
said I
there.
harp on it too much, but I just don't like the guy. I think he's a whiny. I think he's not funny.
A whiny what?
A whiny prick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I didn't
even
like what he
know
did
who
with
he
you,
is.
to you and Rob Sprant.
He
So,
didn't do anything to us.
well, he was a pain in the ass.
He's a pain in the ass. but
Listen,
he
this
didn't
is
do
what I
anything.
mean. It doesn't matter. You have to be politically correct. I don't. He's a prick.
Listen, I do not have to be politically
He's a
correct.
dick.
I've never been politically correct with him. I've told him to his face, shut his fucking dumb mouth. But, I've always liked Kevin. I'm the one who was like, we should do a pot. I like
Brilliant. It was a great concept.
And then
he
he fucking-
fucked it up. Greedy, because he's greedy.
Well, he wanted something else. We
Yeah.
couldn't give it to him. There you
Oh,
go.
fuck
and
him.
And then the Kumia guys, who are friends of ours, were like, hey, we'll take him. And here,
Yeah, he's your problem.
Well, yeah, well, they
Have him. Take him, Kumia. He's yours.
Really?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't fucking want. He's talentless anyway.
Oh, shit. Talentless.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Itals can hold a grudge, buddy. You know?
Mako will fucking fight him.
Yeah.
Right, would you?
I can see
No,
that.
not at this
Only in
age. No, I
South
got a
Philly.
kid. I can't be going to jail. You think he's gonna fight? He'll cower like a little bitch. Nah, I'm not about fighting.
Them's his fighting words,
Nah,
though.
nah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't fight. And look how he cowered in the studio for that one time. That one dude, two times.
Oh, Jimmy Martinez?
Franco from the hole,
Oh, Franco wanted
and then
to be
that black dude. I don't even know who that was.
Jimmy Martinez.
He's a
Yeah.
psycho. No.
Fucking Jimmy
I'm,
Martinez.
yeah, no.
Jimmy Martinez
I'm,
is
I'm,
no joke.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for the exits.
Yeah, nice guy. But
Yeah.
when he snapped, he pushed Carrie
Yeah.
Kravitz. He said, "Move, bitch," and spun her. And she spun in a chair.
That's
And then
funny.
He went right. And then
That's
Kevin said, "You want to do this outside?" And he went, "What?" I would say he just used the wrong word. Oh, that was the greatest episode.
I love that episode.
I happen to hate the outdoors.
Listen, he could be the nicest guy in the world. I don't know him, but he was a prick to my boy. So whatever.
Look, man, life's short, as we know.
Yeah.
We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
The camera's gonna die, I think.
Yeah.
But I
That
think
camera
we'll
might
pull
be
this off.
dead.
You listen, man.
Yes.
You know what, dude? I'm on the road. I'm doing these on the road while I'm away. The next one will be live in the studio. And I like doing these out here because I get people that I can't get.
I want to come to the studio. We want to bring all of us, the whole team, to the studio.
Yeah, that'd be great. We'll get the Jersey Jerks in the Riotcast studio.
Yeah, man.
I love doing the studio, but this is
nice.
I like doing it out here too. I'm
Yeah.
glad you guys
Cool.
could join me for this. So we'll go through real quick with you can give your plugs now. You fucking ham-bone.
Again, sorry about earlier. I'll tell you the story later.
Okay.
Everything is at Richie Redding, and check
The
out.
camera's over there, you
You
fucking
right. Check out. I just posted. I created a game show called Ratchet Ass Trivia, and I shot 13 episodes of it. And
what?
what's that?
Your iPhone?
No, it's like legit. I started a production company with
Really?
a couple other guys. It's called Not TV,
Yeah.
and we're just making web-based content. All
Really?
all 5 and under
pay?
stuff. What's that?
You pay money?
For what?
If I gave you an idea and you shot it, do I get money or do I have to wait?
On the back end, we would pay for it.
Oh, that means
So you have
no.
to
That means
wait.
negative.
Yeah.
But,
Wait.
but I don't want your ideas. We're making our own shit right now.
What the fuck, man?
Well, I
Fucked
mean,
up.
immediately what we're doing is we have 2 shows up and running. We're gonna get another 2 up, but the game show got me kicked out of Esquire Network. That
Why?
we pitched it all over. We pitched it all over Hollywood, and Esquire in particular. We get to the final round. It's going great,
Yeah.
and then the final round is called Guess That Race.
Right.
That I read you a true crime, and you have to guess the
Oh
race
my
of the
God.
guy that did it.
That's pretty funny.
And the chick that was the head of Esquire was just like, no. They were like, you don't want to play this game? She's like, it's a no. And she just opened the door. I was like,
Funny's
Yeah.
dead.
well.
Yeah, man, you can't
But-
do that.
Funny's dead.
But on the street, it's the perfect game to play on the street. It's 5 minutes long. People can win as many as $6 of my money. And it's really fucking
Yeah.
funny. So,
All right, cool,
Cool.
man.
yeah,
Check it out.
check it out.
What do you got, Nathan?
NathanHabib.com. Got a podcast. Be happy.
Softest voice.
Uh,
I mean, literally.
The
I don't even know
sounds
if
of nature.
I
you
mean,
can
it
hear
sounds good though. We tested it.
You got rapey eyes too.
I got rapey eyes.
Yeah, just saying.
Dude, people love my eyes.
You got rapey eyes.
People love
Damn.
My eyes. Who said that? What people?
But it's a
Great,
good
great.
smile.
The
though,
dead
dude.
woman in the ditch
Yeah,
before he killed her.
Your fucking parents don't count. I love your eyes, honey.
It's good eyes.
Those are the girls I hold down.
Nice brown eyes.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. NathanHabib.com, podcast, be happy, whatever the fuck that means. And I'll be at UCB East. No, you're going to laugh at that too?
Sorry, dude. I'm
No,
sorry.
No, that's the last part of the podcast. That's the whole name of it.
Oh.
Be happy, whatever the fuck that means.
that-
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like the title, to be honest. But we're
Can't put
we're-
that on a
we're
t-shirt, bro.
We're workshopping
Yeah,
on
you
that.
can.
Go ahead,
The most
Marco.
Annoying T-shirt ever. Be happy, whatever the what?
It's
What?
just like,
You're
That
walking
means-
too fast.
you know what's funny is that
Mark.
one time
Bored already.
a host
Already.
like said that.
that. Bored already. That's the name of this podcast. What?
One time a host said like,
Bored, Nathan. No, go ahead.
so the host was like, all right guys, his podcast,
telling
and
a
be
story right now?
happy,
Are we trying to
whatever
get
the
out of here?
fuck that. All right, I can't
No,
fucking
go
do
ahead,
this.
Nathan. What kid?
No, because he'd bring me up and be like, all right, his podcast called it's Be Happy, whatever the fuck that means. And people
You
would
still
think he's
talking?
shitting on the
You still
podcast.
talking?
He's talking.
Okay.
I have to do this again?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
No,
I
please.
can't even hear you.
Oh, those trannies.
I'm done, dude. Marco, go ahead.
We're the Jersey Jerks, -2. Of course, we're on Riotcast.
Two
One
funny ones.
of the. Oh, no,
One funny.
I beg to differ that. Yeah, so we do it live on Thursday nights. We're one of the first podcasts to do it live, really. In my opinion. I mean, I know you started
God, I
podcasting.
started live.
Yeah. All right.
Cameras?
All right. No, not with
Cameras?
cameras. No, just live. Just
All right.
No,
Anyway,
we were the first
Jesus.
podcast on Riotcast to do it live.
yeah, on the Riotcast. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
But you can
guys,
find us all the way at the bottom of the
Oh my god.
go to podcast, go all the way to the bottom. We're there. And we're happy to be there.
It's not our fault.
It's not your fault.
Listen, man, we would love for you to be the most popular podcast. I'm sorry that there's a guy that doesn't exist as the #1 podcast on our network.
I see.
Literally a person that's not real.
Yeah, Chip.
Fucking
Is-
blew you guys out of the
is
door.
Yeah,
counting as a
absolutely.
human.
Yeah, some guy who's not real literally blows you away. Go ahead.
I'm done. Missy, take it away, miss.
How about that though? He comes to my fucking hotel. I go, dude, hey, you want to get lunch? I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I did radio all morning, drove all night to get there. I'm like, yeah, we'll go get lunch. Of course, I'll go with Marco. I'm like, I'll go because I like Marco a lot. Let's go get lunch. I come out, he's sitting in the chair, Snapchatting me as I get out of the elevator. I'm like, what the fuck? Then we're walking, and he's holding the camera. I'm like, you Snapchat me? Are you fuck? The fuck is this shit? Then he has to throw a dig. He's like, I'm like, so what are you Snapchat? What are you TMZ? He goes, TMZ does famous people. Which is a funny line.
Yeah.
But not, it's a funny line. But I was...
Points on that.
It annoyed me because I'm like, fucking, go fuck yourself, you fucker. I'm more famous than you. He had a shirt. I threw his shirt. He gave me a Jersey Jerk shirt. I threw it right in the street. And I went back to my hotel.
Walked away.
I'm going back to my room.
Committed.
Why the fuck am I hanging out with a fucking...
I had to run after
I
him.
had to go run, get the shirt in the street,
Right.
and then run after me.
He's putting like Snoopy
Oh,
ears
he
on you.
was fucking on the side of me. Dude, look, I'm sorry, man. I was just... And I was like, all right, just shut the fuck up.
And he yelled at me, and there's hundreds of people on the sidewalk walking by. Are you going to act like a grown man?
Yeah, we both have kids. We're in our fucking 40s.
But it just looked
This
like a-
fuck is Snapchatting me.
This neighborhood, it looked like a bear fight, though.
It was over by Old Town.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
looked like two fucking idiots.
Old City. It did.
But it's like, dude, we're going to lunch. We're going to have men having lunch.
Yeah.
Men with kids. Okay? Having
Well, it
lunch.
settled down. We talked about life. It was good.
We have, exactly.
It was good. I know what
Okay?
to expect now.
Did you
Well,
guys
what? I
bond?
expect you to be.
No, I
Then
didn't
he
know
goes-
you fucking held
then
me
he-
in such high
Then
regard.
he goes, sensitive Bobby. I'm not sensitive.
Oh, you're
I'm
fucking
a grown
sensitive.
fucking man.
You're sensitive.
Buddy, you don't videotape your friends. You don't Snapchat people.
Everybody
unwilling-
Snapchats everybody.
Not unwillingly.
Oh, well, you told me and I stopped.
All right, good.
I love you too.
Anyway, we are the Jersey Jerks. Missy and Marco. We also have Fabio and Chris, but you can check us out live every Thursday night at 8 on riotcast.com.
Or just download us, iTunes.
Yeah, go to iTunes, download us, like us.
Were you
Head-
lying-
head up.
Were you lying about the chubby guy thing?
No.
Really?
No, they think I hate fat
She
people, but I
doesn't
don't
like-
hate fat people.
I think
didn't
she
say
just doesn't
fat
like
people,
us.
First of all, I said
They think I have an issue with
Chubby.
people of weight, yes.
She does.
People of weight, POWs.
fuck.
That's a new thing. POWs.
people that wait. I'm stealing that. That's my new t-shirt.
I am not fat.
That's my new
I
t-shirt. P-O-W.
am a person of weight.
A person of weight.
What the fuck is that?
I am a girthy man.
Minority? What the fuck? I love people of weight.
Told you.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
listen, you guys are the best. Thank you for watching this. Again, we'll be back live in the studio next week. And, you know, Ralphie May, please send your love to his family and, you know, his kids. And just, you know, we lost another one. And it's a sad, sad fucking day in comedy. It really just makes me sad. He was a really great guy and a funny guy. And, you know, I don't know. You know, it just sucks. So, and that's it. I want to thank all the people that come up to the shows, the YKWd fans. I love you for listening. Spread the word of the show, and all the premium members. You guys are the best. We got some really great stuff. We got a new show coming to the network. I'm not telling you.
I asked you that the other day and you lied to me.
I did. I
Fucking
lied.
liar.
We got a new show coming to the network.
Dick.
We got great things happening. You guys are the best fans in the world. You know what, dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty